Okay, oh sorry, hello. I never know when that started. I'm going to talk about the attractive Faustus here. So we're allowed into his private thoughts. We're in his private study. We're not in a public space like a lot of drama is in public spaces. We've gone private here. And first of all, the things that's attractive about him is that he seems to have done it. He seems to have been very successful. He's got to the end of his human knowledge and he wants something more. So here we have at line 20, what would I remember? Are not thy bills hung up as monuments? Whole cities have escaped the plague. So he has already been very successful. Let me just check that's focusing. Oh yeah, that's made it a lot better, hasn't it? I think it was perfectly fine before. I hope you can see that with your young eyes. I'll just have one more go. Oh, that's the best I can do. So that's one attractive bit of him. Another attractive bit, I've no idea what I put. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the mind of man. So it's this exciting vision that he's got, the exciting reach around line 60 here. Emperors and kings are but obeyed in their several provinces, nor can they raise the wind or rend the clouds, but his dominion that exceeds in this stretcheth as far as does the mind of man. So this beautiful image of his dominion, his power, stretching as far as the mind of man. It won't be limited by God and religion. It will be free. So that's a very nice, that's a nice one to remember. That's a nice image to write about, which is making him attractive, well, to me. Oh, we've got the poet. So we've got the good and bad angel. So the good angel tells him, don't do it. So lay that damned book aside and gaze not on it, lest it tempt thy soul and heap God's heavy wrath upon thy head. Can you see this? Yes, you can. There it is. Read the scriptures. That is blasphemy. Now, if you want to take the good angel as, I'll move it down, part of Faustus's psyche, this is him talking to himself, and he hasn't got very many arguments about why he should restrict himself, why he should be restricted. It's just blasphemy. He should read the scriptures. Be careful, God will be angry. That's all he can think. If you take the good angel as his subconscious, that's all he can think to say. Or you could call it his superego, and here's his id, or two sides of his subconscious. The evil angel, much more exciting. Go forward, Faustus, in that famous art. It's elevated. We've got the forward and the famous, and it's exciting. It's an exciting instruction. So I'd remember that line versus that line, those two lines. So good angels in read the scriptures, great. Bad angel, go forward, Faustus, in that famous art. This is much more attractive. Be thou on earth as Jove is in the sky. Again, it's a sort of command, Lord and commander of these elements. It's much more of an exciting phrase, whatever you can, speech, whatever you can remember of it, if you want to count that as actually, so it doesn't look like it is Faustus's speech. And then, did I have any more for the good and bad? Oh yeah, this poetry here. Which bit would you have? I'd have them fly. I'll have them fly to India for gold, ransack the ocean for Orient pearl. It says worldwide, India, the Orient, Eastern, and search all corners of the newfound world. This is new in Renaissance thinking, discovery of the rest of the world, really. And pleasant fruits and princely delicates. I'll have them read me strange philosophy and tell the secrets of all foreign kings. So the scope of it, how would I remember that? I'd go on about India, Orient, newfound world, all foreign kings. So the scope and excitement of what he wants to do. I'll have them wall all Germany with brass and make swift Rhine circle fair with Wittenberg. That's a bit more local to him, really, isn't it? Not to the playwright, but to him. I'll have them fill the public schools, that's the schools for ordinary people, with silk, wherewith the students shall be bravely clad. Can you see that? Hold on, let me see if I can move that. Oh, I'm going to stop very shortly. So, yeah, I think mainly the poetry from this area is what I would remember. Alliteration and rhythm and half lines, mimicking other half lines, and the scope of it. So those are all the reasons that I would find Faustus, even though he's doing something awful, strangely admirable and exciting. Stay tuned, the next video will be what's wrong with Faustus.